Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brittany, and if this is your first time stumbling across one of my videos, I usually focus on fashion, beauty, luxury, lifestyle, fragrances, and pretty much whatever else I feel like talking about. So if that seems like something that you may be interested in, go ahead and click on that subscribe button if you enjoy the content, of course. Also, if you're already a subscriber, go ahead and click on that notification bell so that you do not miss an upload from me. So today I want to talk about one of my favorite topics, which is luxury, but I want to talk about it in a different way today. Today I'm going to be sharing some of my best luxury purchases and practices, and unlike some of the purchases that I've talked about in the past that are just beautiful to look at and just fun, these are actually purchases that I feel like are super practical. I either use them in my everyday life, they bring joy, they bring peace, and sometimes they even can bring order, okay? So I feel like this will be a fun video, a way for us to still talk about all the luxury things that we love, but in a more practical way. So if you're interested, stick around. Okay, y'all, so let's start off familiar but strong. So we're gonna start off with jewelry. You guys know I love my jewelry. I love all the sparkly things, all the girly things. And you guys know how I feel about a signature fine jewelry stack. When it comes to my wrist stack or even my ear stack, honey, I love a fine jewelry piece. And I've been building up my collection for years now, and I am loving it. It is coming along, you guys. So one of my best luxury purchases has been my Stax ring. So this is my David Yurman ring. This is from the Stax collection, and I just love how it has like the little diamond pave. It gives it a little bit of edge, but it's still so dainty, so beautiful. And I love the fact that this is set in gold, you guys. So typically when you see David Yurman, it's set in silver or white gold, but this ring is set in gold, and I have been getting more diamond pieces that are set in gold. I typically go for white gold when it comes to my diamonds, because I just love the way diamonds look on that white gold background. However, I have been getting more and more into the yellow gold, and this one definitely opened my eyes to that. I really love how this looks on my skin, which brings me to how I'm going to be curating my stack moving forward. I feel like I have enough white gold and diamond pieces, but now I want to get into some yellow gold and diamond pieces. So I do have some new pieces here from IDYL today, you guys, and I am absolutely loving them, and I find them incredibly chic. So the first piece is this necklace from IDYL, and it is my absolute favorite of my collection thus far. Well, aside from my earring stacks, because y'all know how I feel about that, and we'll get into that. This is the Lola necklace, so it does have the yellow gold chain, and then it also has this beautiful emerald diamond set in yellow gold as well. And what I love about IDYL is that they have modular jewelry. So I can wear this pendant vertically or horizontally, and it can change up the entire look. But today I'm just wearing it vertically, and I just think it's so beautiful. I absolutely love how this looks, and it's something about an emerald cut that I find incredibly chic. It gives it a little bit more of that vintage style, and it's so luxe. I love this one so much, you guys. I really want more emerald cut pieces. This is just gorgeous. I was shocked and appalled when I opened this up. I was like, oh my goodness, it's even more beautiful in person. And though she's a dainty little piece coming in at a ½ carat, trust and believe she is definitely an attention getter and a conversation starter. I wore this out for the first time last night, and you guys, I cannot count how many compliments I received on this necklace. It is so beautiful. The way that this catches the light, I mean, it's very elegant. And I just find that it's kind of like cool girl in a way too. I love how that vintage style is coming back. So this is one of my absolute favorite pieces. I can't say it enough. Now, if you're like me and you love your white gold, they do have white gold and they also have rose gold, but I do feel like it's something about that emerald cut sitting in that yellow gold setting that just makes it turns it up a notch, you guys. This is absolutely gorgeous. So of course, to go with this, I had to pick up a new pair of studs sitting in the yellow gold as well. I have tons of piercings. I always tell you guys, but I have tons of piercings, okay? And I love my piercings. I actually let my tragus close up. I kind of want it back, but I let it close up. But I have tons of piercings here. So I did add a new pair of studs from IDYL, and these are just the standard studs. This is the medium size. I'm really impressed with how this looks. I thought it was gonna take a little bit of getting used to, you guys, but I'm in love, okay? And I love the way that IDYL studs are set because they're flat. So they don't like really get hung on anything. Your hair doesn't get really wrapped around them. They're really easy, like just so pretty. And and I do feel like they are very unique as well, because a lot of studs, they kind of sit up, and these are like flat to my ear. So I really like how this looks when I'm doing all of my stacking. So today's stack is pretty simple on my left side, and then we have a little bit of fun on this side where I have my Esme chain that I love so much. Now this one is still in the white gold, and so are my other diamond pieces, but I do feel like mixing the metals is so beautiful and so chic. I'm loving it. And besides the IDYL jewelry being so modular, I just love their packaging. Everything is packaged with so much thought and care, and I love the handwritten notes that they give. Just a beautiful presentation. You always get like a little pouch for your jewelry or whatever you want to kind of pack with you. This is perfect for packing all of your jewelry pieces for vacation, and it's just so nice. This is a nice little linen pouch, so chic. And this time they gave me a cute little wristlet. How cute is this? So this is leather and it's gray, and it just has like the IDYL logo here, little zip so you can put your cards and things in there. So cute. And then it also has a little mirror. So I am just so in love with IDYL. I love working with them, and I feel like I have been able to really build my jewelry collection over the years. I've had no issues. The diamonds haven't come out. Like, I mean, they clean well, they sparkle, they shine. They are lab grown diamonds, so they're super sustainable, and it's just really a company that I stand behind. As you guys know, I have been wearing IDYL jewelry for years, and I won't be stopping. I definitely want to continue to build my collection. So I'll make sure to have my new IDYL pieces linked down below, and I'll also link my other pieces that I wear pretty much on an everyday basis linked down there as well for you guys, because I'm always getting asked about, you know, my stack and all of my like different piercings and things like that. So it'll all be linked in the description box. And thank you so much, IDYL, for sponsoring this portion of the video. Another one of my favorite jewelry purchases has to be my hand chain, you guys. And I picked up this hand chain probably about 4 months ago, and I love it so much. I picked it up because I love the way the diamonds are set in this. Now, these are not genuine diamonds, but they are set very similar to how my IDYL studs are set as well. And I love that because it's flat. And this is such a chic, dainty, kind of girly little feminine, sexy accessory to add to your stack. I always tell you guys how I live for like a little ankle bracelet moment, like a stack moment of the bracelets, you know, something that's kind of permanent. So if you wear body jewelry, or if you have like a little hand chain, your little anklet, things like that, that just like set you apart. It's so chic to me. Now, we need to petition for IDYL to get some of these hand chains on the website, because I want their quality when it comes to this hand chain, okay? This is a hand chain that I do have to unfortunately take off every day, but I love it so much, and it does remind me of a piece that IDYL would make. So IDYL, if you're listening, okay, make the girl some hand chains. We would love it. We would eat it up. So yes, this is the sparkly fun part of it all. Let's get into some of these more practical pieces. So here I have 3 optical lenses, okay? If you did not know, your girl does wear glasses. Now, I used to wear contacts. I had so many issues like within the last year that I just stopped completely. So it was really important for me to invest in pretty eyewear, so when I am wearing my glasses, I still feel like myself. Prior to adding these 3 pair of glasses, I would just pick up any pair of glasses, y'all. It didn't really matter how they looked, and as long as they looked good on my face, I didn't really invest too much time or money into them. But I would say within the last couple of years, I have, and they have been a really good investment, because now I find myself wearing these glasses even when I'm dressed up a little bit, and I'm excited to reach for them. So the first pair that I want to talk about are my Elisa Johnson glasses, you guys. These are so cute. These are in the Jane, and again, they do have my prescription in them, and these are in like a matte gold. Every time I wear these, I get so many compliments. Let me throw them on. You see the light, but I feel like they look so cute on. And with putting these on, I don't feel like they really take away from my outfit like other glasses have in the past. So I really love these. The Jane is one of my favorites from the Elisa Johnson line, and I just love that shape. shape on me. Now I also have another pair of Elisa Johnson. Now these are the ones you guys always ask me about, and these are called the Cookie, I do believe. So this is how these look, and these are just the cutest little cat eye. Every time I wear these, I get a compliment on them. Everyone always asks me where I get my glasses from, and these are from Elisa Johnson. I just love them so much, y'all. Yes, these are the Cookie, and I like how thick the and I love like this acetate. And I love like this acetate material, nice thick black. It just gives like that collegiate vibe, a little preppy, you know, so cute, but also incredibly chic when I wear these. I always just feel so put together when I throw these on. And again, they don't take away from the look when I wear these. And last but not least, I do have a pair of Louis glasses that I invested in, and these are a little bit larger. So this is something that I really wanted. Like, I don't have any large optical lenses, and these on me are pretty big. Look how dirty they are, y'all. I'm sorry, but these are pretty big, but I also feel like they just give a different vibe as well. So I love all of my glasses, and I feel like the only other pair I may need is like a brown tortoise pair, and then we're good to go. But these have been some of my best luxury purchases, and they're so practical. I pretty much wear these on a daily basis, so it was definitely worth the investment. And I highly suggest, if you do wear glasses, invest in something that looks really good on you, something that you're excited to wear out the house, not just in the house when you're reading, you know. Now it doesn't have to be 3 pair, just one good pair that you can wear and that you love, okay? It's okay to splurge a little bit on something that you use every single day. Now, speaking of Louis Vuitton, I have to mention my new little lipstick case. This is so cute, you guys. I think it's called the Nice Beauty case, and it's all the rage right now, and it is just adorable. Look at how tiny this is. It is perfection. So when you open her up, you know, you can just put all of your lipsticks in here. It's a nice little catch-all. I know the other day I was out and about and I had one of my larger bags, and I just pulled this out. I have like my lip glosses in here. I have my little cuticle oil, and at the time I had my keys, and I just hooked on my little Louis Vuitton like key clay that I use as my wallet, and I was good to go. I had everything that I needed in this one little handbag, and it's just adorable. Like, how cute is this, y'all? So yes, this is a little lipstick case, and it's something that I like to use as a catch-all in my larger bags. But if you need to carry a really tiny bag, let's say to a concert, or if you just need to run into the store, this is absolutely perfect. And I'm actually shocked at how much use I've gotten out of this in the short amount of time that I've had it. I love this little bag, and let me show you why I purchased it. So we have my Chanel 25, and you guys know I am a mini bag girl, so I did get the mini in the caviar leather, but this is not a mini bag for me. Like, this is a large bag for me. So this has been my everyday bag, and this is another one of my best and favorite purchases because it is a little bit larger than my typical mini bag, so I can throw so many things in this. But it's also not cumbersome. Like, even when I'm going to the mall, I would typically want like a little mini crossbody or something like that. This fits comfortably on my shoulder. It's not banging up against everything. It's just perfection, okay? And I'm so happy that I ended up getting the mini size in the caviar leather, as this is my only, maybe my second caviar leather Chanel bag, because I'm really a lambskin girl. But I love the fact that the caviar is so durable and that I can really just pick this up and wear it every day without having to worry about it. And trust and believe, I have been wearing this bag literally every single day, unless I was going to like an event where I needed a smaller clutch. Otherwise, this has been my everyday bag, and it's just something about that black and gold that's everything. But that's why I purchased this, because I do want to protect her and she can fit things. So I was able to just throw her in there, and I still can close it up, and you know, my lipsticks are not just roaming around leaking inside of my bag. So that's why I picked this up. It wasn't a necessity, but it definitely is something that I've been using every day, and I do find it very handy. So it's something that I find incredibly chic, just to have you a little catch-all inside of your larger bags. Now, it doesn't have to be Louis Vuitton. It could be anything, girl, but this one is adorable, and it actually fits a lot more than you think. Now, speaking of bags, another one of my best purchases has been this this oversized Giglio tote from Gucci. I have been enjoying this bag. Now, she is very large, but what I love about this bag is how just like you can just fold it all up, you know what I mean? Like you can barely hurt it. Now it is raw canvas, so you don't want to snag it or anything, but like you can do so much with this bag. I've taken this bag to the beach. I've taken this bag to Pilates. This has now become my Pilates bag. I mean, I've taken this bag just on an errand day when I just need to throw things in here and I don't want to carry around a whole lot of bags. It holds so much in here. I've even worn it as a clutch and folded it over and threw it under my arm, and it's just fabulous, y'all. So I've been loving this bag. It did take me some getting used to as far as like just picking it up to wear on a daily basis, but I do really enjoy this, and it definitely has been one of my best purchases because I don't have large bags in my collection. So this has been a really nice addition. And yes, I've been wearing my Chanel bag every day since I've gotten it, but when I have Pilates or if I'm going to the gym, this is my bag and it keeps everything in it. I even have some Pilates socks right here that I just took out. But yeah, y'all, this is a great bag. I love it. And I feel like it's never ending. Like it's never full. Like I have a clip in here. I have lotion. I have a hairbrush, like a full bottle of fragrance, y'all, like my hand sanitizer. I can even put my Chanel bag inside this bag if I want to do something after the gym and I don't want to carry this. It's fabulous. And I just find it so chic to have a nice oversized luxury bag when I'm doing like everyday things. You know, I love this bag so much and I honestly do not regret it. So I want to give y'all an update on that because I always get so many questions from the first time that I mentioned this bag and like kind of did a full review. I'm still getting questions on that same video asking me like how practical it is. Do I use it all the time? Do I find that I reach for it? Is it too big? And the answer is yes, I love it. No, it's not too big. It's actually perfect for something if you need to like carry a lot of things and just do your errands. And it's not heavy either. That is a plus because sometimes these totes, they can get way too heavy and uncomfortable on the shoulder. I don't have that issue with the Gucci one. You know, I have to talk about home scents. I love for my home to smell good. Okay, so one of my favorite expensive candles, I finally found it again because I could not find this anywhere for the longest time. These are the Baobab candles. I just love them. I love that it's like a centerpiece. I use it for decor, but I also love the scent. This one is in platinum, my favorite scent by them by far. Okay, it's my favorite. It smells so luxurious and this will last you years. Okay, it's a huge candle. How big is this? I don't think it has the size on here, y'all, but this candle will last you forever and it is so worth the money. This is a luxe thing that I just will always invest in if I'm able to because it just does all the things. It scents up the entire room. It also, like I said, is a nice decor piece and I just love having it. Like it makes me feel at peace. I just love this. So yeah, my favorite scent by far is platinum, but they have tons of others as well. But I also just like how this platinum jar adds a little bit of that mixed metal element into my home. So I love this. Okay, y'all, so last but not least, one of my best luxury purchases that is so practical that I never thought in a million years that I would invest in has been my Rimowa luggage, you guys. I got the Rimowa carry-on and you know I had to get it because ballerina pink came out and I was like, what in the world is this? It's fabulous. I had to. Pink is my favorite color and specifically that light ballerina pink. It is so beautiful. When I saw this in person in Miami, I couldn't resist. I had to have it. So I do have a Rimowa luggage and honestly, it is so worth it. The way this thing glides across carpet in the airport, I mean, why do we still have carpet in the airport, by the way? Like, oh my goodness. But the way that it was so easy to maneuver. I was able to get so much in that carry-on, you guys, and it doesn't even extend really. So I love this carry-on so much. It makes me want to invest in more Rimowa pieces, but I do know that, you know, they don't care so much about those nice luggages and I would not want it to be thrown around crazy. But for my carry-on, this was a great investment and I'm so happy that I actually invested in the Rimowa, something that's going to give me a lifetime warranty Gucci instead of something like a Louis Vuitton or something like that, you know, because yes, we love the luxury things, but this needs to be practical, but also give a little bit of luxury. And that Rimowa luggage is just fabulous. I'll have to show you guys a little picture of it, but it's just adorable. I'm obsessed with that luggage. If you guys have Rimowa luggage, especially like the aluminum larger ones, I'm really considering the trunk. Let me know if you think it's worth it. But so far, this Rimowa carry-on has been everything. I'm obsessed with it. It's so chic too, just to have a little piece of luxury every time you travel. All right, y'all, so that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I love talking about all the luxury things, but today I wanted to talk about the luxury things that are just a little bit more practical, still things that I feel like are worth the investment, but I use these on a regular basis, and I wouldn't trade any of them for the world, especially my jewelry pieces. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed everything that I shared with you today. Let me know some of the things that you find incredibly chic or some of your best luxury purchases that are practical in the comment section. I would love to talk about it, okay? Talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.
She comfortable.